morning. How are you guys doing? Karibuni sana to another beautiful Monday evening in the Route 125, 56 minutes past 3 p.m. We are just on time, literally. But welcome to the Redeem Scripture, all about arts, entertainment, and culture. And today being a beautiful Monday, we're going to have a lot in store for you, including our weekend recap. So catch us live over here. But do remember, we are live on TikTok, on YouTube, and on the radio app. If you're listening to me on the radio, Karibu Sana. If you're listening to me on TikTok, make sure you share the live stream button. And of course, those who are watching this on YouTube, keep it as interactive as possible. My name is Shmani. I'm the captain of the day. But with me is the beautiful Joby.
Wagwan people, good afternoon, grand rising. Hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. Hope you're ready for the week, and of course, hope you're ready for the conversation also right here on the Blackwood Fire Network radio station. We get to do this every Monday and Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. actually.
Yeah,
you know, that's our time.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be working like that, but we start at 4.
We start at 4.
Yeah, but anyway, karibuni sana. Hope you guys get to enjoy the conversation, the weekend recap. Let us know how did you get to spend yours, and what do you have ready for this ongoing new month. Yes, enjoy the show. My name is Joby.
Amazing. Of course, we are coming back with our motivational quotes of the day. Catch us here with your motivational quote. Apparently, you can also motivate yourself.
Bana.
Kuna mimi kisomanga mimi motivate.
And like you should start with you.
Yeah.
I feel like before you share something, you should feel an impact of it.
Exactly.
Before you get to share to other people.
Yeah.
Like understanding how impactful that is to you, then share
you
to
can
the
now
world.
share, definitely. So kindly share your motivational quote. We are coming back, of course, with ours as we dive into our weekend recap. So this is, of course, Breeder LW. I started our show with a new song from King Kaka,
Come on.
Viri and Ben Soul. The song is called Wendo. How did you feel about that song?
It's nice.
It's a
I think I
nice.
need to listen to it again.
Yeah.
That's why I asked you, like, who's there? I'm like, okay, I need to
Yeah.
listen to it again. I
Amazing.
didn't hear Niviri there. I kind of had Savara.
Viri is the
That's
one
why I
that
asked you, that's
sings
Savara?
Viri is the one that sang Wendo. Is the one that does the hook.
Okay.
I think I've not heard him for a long time this year.
Yeah, this time, I don't think this time I released Sana.
And I think Kaka is actually having like a whole project, because he's doing in the same visualizers are the same. He has like songs with Ska on the same. So I feel like it's maybe an album that is coming, but we'll find out about that. I had the song on Saturday. Na ikunibamba, lakini leo nikiwa kwa show asubuhi, I was vibing, nikajenga kumbe tu.
I feel like there's
you
always
need to
that
always
of the
listen
first
to
time
them.
song ikisha drop, you're like, nah, it's not giving. And then until you hear it like a couple of times, you're like,
Exactly.
but it's a banger.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let us know your thoughts about it. This is Breeder LW featuring Otile Brown. My motive, it's not actually something that I just shared on my Instagram stories. It says you're already blessed, focus on that.
Come on.
I feel like a lot of people are actually, people forget to actually appreciate what they have.
You
see,
should. I speak of gratitude every day.
Yeah, because at a certain point you have things that you didn't have before.
Imagine.
Ukiangalia nyuma useme, man, I'm here, I'm happy, I have this. Take time, focus on that, and appreciate. So be graceful in every spot, every step that you make. Hata kama ni ndogo, appreciate.
Yes,
Yeah.
and of course my quote of today, I think I have two.
Yeah.
One says, if you feel like you're losing everything, remember trees lose leaves every year and still stand tall and wait for better days to come. Small steps count. Be grateful for where you are.
Yeah.
Be grateful for everything you are. I feel like that is what this quote is literally speaking about. And don't feel bad because there is bad days.
Yeah.
Bad days actually are there. They're constant.
Yeah.
Like, it's a constant.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go through bad days, hardships for you to achieve everything you want, but
Exactly.
don't give up, stand still.
Yeah.
And my quote, the other quote of the day is this one says, happiness is not having what you want and still appreciating what you have.
Exactly.
Literally, like what I've learned this weekend is number one, like there's so much power in letting things be
Yeah.
the way they are. Stop forcing, stop chasing, like just let things be. I think I shared a cash doll video on my story too.
Yeah.
Like she was said, for her, she's gotten to the point in life where she's just like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's how it should be. Like,
Yeah.
stop forcing shit in your life.
And it's actually
Things will fall
good.
into place
Exactly.
at the right time with the right people. Stop forcing it. Yeah.
Welcome back. That was, of course, Breeder LW and Otile Brown. This song, Badina Ningili, I always feel the vibe.
Yeah, I can tell.
I just always like, I always play. So shout out to Otile Brown on that master play. I feel like we can't miss and even scare, so I'm just feeling okay. I feel like he's still there. And it's
Yeah.
super, super amazing. How was your weekend, Joe?
My weekend was awesome.
Yeah.
My weekend was awesome.
Mm.
Friday, of course, we were here. I'd say my
Mm.
weekend started on Friday.
Yeah.
Had a really great time.
Mm.
Happy again, belated birthday to Sheila.
Mm.
I really had an amazing time on Saturday. Catching up, of course, with friends,
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
cooking.
Mm.
Nilijikakamua nikapika at least chapo.
Yeah,
You know,
amazing.
you know, and of course chilling and a lot of games. So
Yeah.
that's what basically I was doing.
Okay.
Lots of games, chilling, cooking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright, my weekend was amazing. Definitely on Friday we were here. On Saturday, majorly I was just recovering. But on Sunday again we were on repeat.
Okay.
So it was like just an amazing time with friends, with family. I was just out, like
Nice.
literally, I was just outside,
Nice.
and I was just enjoying being outside.
Okay.
Like I feel like our outside nowadays is not wild because I was in a place where we just play like a band, and then we're just chilling, there's breeze, and it's just all vibes.
I feel like for me, I'm not really. I don't know. Like I've been really turning down a lot of invites za kwenda out, and which I don't know in kuzeeka, but I'm accepting that again.
Yeah.
Like I'm just accepting how I'm moving every day
Mm.
because maybe in that sijui next state akwaje, maybe
Exactly.
ndakuwa outside. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
Mm.
but I'm just loving where I am right now. Like
Yeah.
just chill,
Mm.
and I feel like I'm being indoors for me like makes me avoid a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like especially right now,
Mm.
I feel like being indoors makes you avoid a lot of things. There's a lot of drama, a lot of diseases,
Yeah.
a lot of kutepwa.
Yeah.
Unajua.
Yeah.
Tuenda tu nakunywa hivi drink home and choo urudi, you're no longer the same.
I
You
know.
find yourself somewhere you never even knew like
Yeah.
you're supposed to be.
Mm.
Like especially I feel like this season is a season where I don't know if you've been seeing the cases going on around, especially during the weekend.
Yeah.
Kuna dem alipatikana Lang'ata sijui amekatakatwa.
Yeah.
That was really really sad for me.
Yeah.
People like, wow, this is so sad.
Mm.
Number one, to the parents, to the friends, maybe to the lover, you don't know, but to the family, friends. And then I was asking the friends I was with, like, has it gotten to the point where is it women who are not taking care of themselves, or is it the society that has become super evil? Like, because ukiangalia hii mwaka Shumani since ianze tulianza na kesi za femicide mob for like
Exactly.
3 consecutive months.
Yeah.
And if you see the reports that were given, we have 385
Mm.
women actually who have died
Exactly.
out of just unknown circumstances.
Mm.
The question is, what are the police officers doing, or is it us actually neglecting ourselves? Tunaenda tu unaitwa form hata ujui wa say for like umewajua 5 days ago, then boom, you're just standing up on places. Like what's going on?
Exactly.
No, it's crazy. So it actually, when it's getting to this festival season, which has already begun, I'd urge people to be really, really careful. The 254 people globally, actually, because festival
Yeah.
seasons are happening globally.
Exactly.
But to my people specifically, because you do about other countries, what is happening, be very careful.
Yeah.
You are a prey, especially as a woman.
Mm.
Everyone is always preying on you. Like,
Exactly.
you know, no matter how venye unakaa,
Yeah.
like,
Imagine hata-
wanaume hata ukae aje.
Exactly. You have even your worst
Like, kuna ule tu mwenye anabambika na wewe.
Exactly.
You know?
So I feel like just to talk on that, because that was going to be our main conversation. I really can't say I feel like it's a group of everybody that is involved in this, because femicide has increased. I really don't want to
Sure.
term it as femicide. I want to call it murders.
Murder.
Yeah, because there is also like men who are
Men
being
dying.
killed, right? And but it's noticeable. Most of the people that we actually see are women, so it's leveled at as femicide, and it's currently been happening for the past 3 months. You know, we
Yeah.
started with it for the first 3 months of the country break, and then now currently every month we have a lot of people being killed. Today in the morning, the one for Lang'ata was yesterday. Today in the morning, I reported. Yeah,
Sorry.
I reported
Jana
one.
majuzi, I don't know.
I reported one today in the morning from Kahawa West. So she actually went to see her boyfriend, but her body was found at his place, Mr. Biwa, amekatwa masikio and stuff. And that was today morning, because I reported it like 30 minutes. It was just posted 30 minutes. I reported it very early in the morning on the morning show. So it's a conversation in imekuwa ikiendelea. I've seen the president addressing it, and I've seen he's going to actually release. He said yesterday where he was that he's going to actually release the right whatever is needed so that that can stop. But again, I've seen a lot of people asking what is really happening. do we blame the women? Do we blame? I
Literally.
feel like there's a lot of people, first and foremost as a person, and this is why I say my vibe has really decreased. My vibe, me personally, if I wanna go like out, my out are really calm. My out I know what to do.
Yeah.
My out is just mature vibes,
Yeah.
chilling
Yeah.
with maybe like 2 people that you know very well.
Exactly.
No clubbing, penye kuna noise, hakuna kuspaikiwa, nobody even comes around you. So I feel like the vibe has also changed. But if you're a person who goes also like out so much as a woman, make sure you take care of yourself. Sometimes you find there have been cases where your friends actually are the ones that sell you.
That's true.
Anakudanganya na kuinvite, and then after inviting you,
Unakuwa fucked
wewe
up.
ndio unakuwa alafu anakwambia eti hadi mimi nilidragiwa, pretending that also something happened
a
to
victim.
them, or she's a victim. At the end of the day alienda kuuza. Or even your bed, like you have to be very very cautious with people you go out with. Number one, as a woman I feel like you're supposed to really take care of yourself as a human being. Take care of yourself first, because security starts with you or with you. And then number two also, I feel like also when you look at people are unemployed, the rate of unemployment, but unajua when you know, like usipoweka mind into an active mind, unapata most of the time inaanza kufikiria vitu zenye make sense.
Yeah.
So you find even people just at home chilling, their minds are somewhere else, wana waibie mademo or and stuff. So I feel like that is also something that
Niibie
actually,
lakini usiniue aki. Mimi nakupea kila kitu
but sasa
nataka.
utajua at the end of the day security-
Don't touch me. Aki
Exactly.
It is so sad.
It is sad, you see. And then I also want to see the government and the police. Now that Kindiki Kithure was like the internal security CS, what did he really do about this?
Nothing.
homicide? And now he's
To a
going to be
deputy
the deputy
president.
I just thought about it because I was saying alikuwa in charge of internal security when femicide was happening and nothing happened.
Who kidnapped watu.
And now we've also seen, you know, the police defense is talking about how it's like really the numbers have increased into what on a one and stuff like that. So I feel like first we in a country where we should be in a space where our security is actually top notch.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on in the country, but we decide to actually prioritize
Other
minor
things.
stuff instead of prioritizing first and foremost the security, because if you don't have people, you don't have a nation. Who is going to vote? Who are you going to rule over? Nobody. So their security has to be number one, and of course their economy too. But now that has been a chill. We are focusing on stuff that maybe hata zitusaidi. Now tuko na wademu wanauliwa. What have we done about that? You know, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. That it is sad because even these people, they move scot free. Just the other week I was also reporting on Lucy. I think yeni alikuwa nini wa MCA fulani, the 23-year-old. Her name was Lucy, I think from Meru. And I reported how alikuwa amepatwa kwa nyumba fulani, ameuliwa, amekatwa and stuff like that, only for Sonko to come and claim, I'm gonna play this video, that the body by design owner wanted to bribe the investors with 5 million over Lucy's death. Now Mike Sonko claims owners of the Body by Design Kenya, a cosmetic surgery clinic, and this is something that is happening because also they've been watu wanauliwa na cosmetic. I don't know if you've seen that. But we're going to talk about that. Apart from that, I just don't want to talk on that. People are being bribed. The people who have actually been killing these people, they are bribing the investigators and everything. Just the other day also, we were talking about the Isili one.
Okay.
You remember the Isili guy? The Isili women.
Yeah. The
Mama
children.
Choi na niece, sasa ni grandchild wake. Literally. Walienda wakapatwa, wametupwa different places. And the guy has been captured today, the one that is actually the murder suspect. But now you see from that perspective, it is just so crazy and it is sad. This needs to be addressed literally. But detectives have successfully apprehended Hashim Dagane Muhammad today after an extensive investigation into the tragic murder of mother, her daughter, and a 12-year-old niece, the refined crime Romford. You can imagine mwenye aliwaua tu, unawaua tu watatu waje na unawatupa tu place. Unajua, it's so sad. You can imagine the pain. Ukisikia venye wamama wanalilia watoto wao. And these are just that we know on media, Joby. Imagine wenye watu hawajui. Imagine watu wanatafuta familia members wao, hawajaona for months. Hawajui kama wako alive, waliuliwa.
Do you know me, I've ever lost a cousin? We have a cousin, like my dad's sister lost her third born, the last born actually. Like who dem alipotea, she just disappeared until to date. We've never seen her. So we have no whereabouts of where she is, whether she got married, whether she got hijacked, whether she was killed. Like till to date, mamake amekufa, hajui mtoto wake ako wapi Kimani. And that's how, like, that's true. That makes a whole lot of sense. Like, how many bodies that are actually even undiscovered? Because if you try to look at especially the dumping site case, Embakasi, that really shed light on if people could actually just look for their people on dumping sites, probably utawapata. Especially Dandora, because that's the biggest, like, and there's so many things you can do in the biggest dumping site in terms of hiding a body in the crazy dark hours. So I'm trying to wonder, like, how many bodies do we have in those dumping sites? How many bodies, like you said, do we have, and maybe thrown in places that the police actually barely do research, like, you know, like go survey on, because that is the work of the police. Instead of you taking bribes, you should be surveying on these places, like ensuring this security. You working with a gun is because it's not because you're powerful. You're supposed to be working with a gun to shoot and kill anyone who's alive, who's a threat to the society, not to someone who's demonstrating about their rights, like what we did during the Mandamano. That is not allowed. You're supposed to be killing literally the people who are criminals. But we, the people who are fighting for our rights. And one thing I love, let me tell you, this is something I'm just looking at that. That's incident of the warrior woman and her child in the news, right? And if you remember the incident, actually even why people knew this is because the Muslims gathered, shut down their shops to mourn the death of these three people. One thing I'm gonna say about Christians, like it or not, you're the most hateful, craziest, selfish people I've seen in this earth. Like if you try to look at actually Christian people, they're the most selfish, selfish people, ununified people. And yet, mkipatana kwa kanisa ni, you're acting all holy. Look at Muslims out there. As much as religion all is alive, but look at how Muslims actually, because me, I've grown up around Muslims, I'm friends with Muslims, and I've seen their behavior, culture to be specific. These people have crazy unity. Crazy. Kitu kidogo hivi. Oh my God, me I used to see kijana ataarestiwa police station, warrior watu wakiamaiko wanaenda kutoa
na wataenda exactly hata ukiona
atatuliwa bila charges probably. Like ama bila do.
Exactly.
Wote wataenda, they'll gather there, they'll demonstrate, they're gonna cause chaos to ensure they have been heard. Christians, how many, because if you look at all these cases of the women, every man who has died this year, none of our Christian churches
I've actually
members
about it.
have demonstrated or unified to close their business to show how much they care about their people. You need to learn something from the Muslim people. You need just to learn something about the Muslim people. Sasa nikapatiwa mic nene noge kwa kanisa, I'll talk that and shit, trust me. Because I'll ask people, why you guys acting all loving? You love a man, but you can't even love your child. You claim you love Jesus. Yes, you love Jesus more than even your own child.
Like, are you always making this sense for me? I'm like, really? How do you love somebody you don't know that much more than somebody you can see?
Christians are the most ununified, the most cruel, the most selfish, and that's just the truth. Most selfish, to be specific, and the line is selfish from even themselves. You're selfish even with your own self.
I know.
Like you're willing to deny yourself the little happiness you could give yourself tonight to please a pastor.
Imagine.
$10, and you don't even have that $10. Later in the night you'll be saying, Jesus, I need $10 to think, reason.
Exactly.
That is so sad.
And it doesn't make a lot of
Because this is actually, shout out to Muslims. This is, since these cases started, this is the only murder I've seen being arrested. Ule mwenye hata alipatikana sijui wenye the one who had the case of the dumping site. So that guy escaped. Has he been arrested again?
No.
Of course, they pinned the case on him. That's why he escaped.
Exactly.
Like, he escaped because he was innocent. They were just trying to find someone who they can pin the case on. Someone maybe who had been arrested that day, maybe shada moja, kasema huyu hata tuifanye trendy. The way they talk crazy.
Exactly. And it's super crazy. I feel like there's a lot to be done. There's a lot of unity, and I want to agree. Because your day is ilifungwa, hakuna mwenye alifungwa.
Imagine, that is love, like that you see,
Unity.
just love, unity, compassionate. Like people trying to resonate with what is happening, being ignorant. I feel like actually the main reason why we're so where we are, it's Christians to blame. I'm not gonna cap. Christians are to blame big time for a lot of things happening because you tolerate a lot of bullshit that you don't even know how to question the bullshit. When politicians come pour money and blind you, while you have actually someone who, you are there looking for your child who's gone 10 years, how many years missing. You're there, man. Christians are the most selfish people on this earth. Let it be known.
Exactly. But talking also
Go argue with your mother.
but also talking about also the death. There's been also this other deaths, Joby, that are done via plastic surgery. And reportedly there's a woman that was actually, her name is Lucy. Surgery yake ilienda aje akakufa. And then apparently your Body by Design, your company, who was trying to drive the investigators. But also we have an influencer here mwenye akona kitu ya kusema. I'm gonna play this video real quick. His name is Sabato Sabato. I always love Sabato Sabato. It's always as raw as it takes. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. So anasema pale wenye wanafanyanga plastic surgery wanafaa wakanseliwe au influencer. So let's listen if it makes sense, but we'll give our thoughts on that.
No. Ukaenda ukafanya liposuction ukapunguza mwili hata ikufanya, which is good. What do you think, message gani unapass ule msichana hapo nyumbani anakuwatch na hapo na mwili kubwa na hizi afford kwenda kufanya hizo surgery? Instead of you being a good example, ujikubali hivyo na mwili yako, unaenda unachange mwili. Ule msichana na kuwatch ana hiyo pesa ya kwenda hospitali ya change mwili. Unafikiri anafikiriaje? Self esteem yake inaenda chini because body shaming. Then why are you going to reduce your body instead ukae hivyo vile Mungu alikuumba? You know.
Someone said body shaming there, right? I had something to do with body shaming. So a discussion we were having last week, right? And I discovered the term body shaming. We're discussing about, and I'll be trying to educate people why you need to understand terms you're using. Stop using terms because they're trending. Stop using terms because they're common or because you find them. Do research and understand what terms you're using to define something. What is body shaming, Shmani? Can you define that for me?
I feel like body shaming is somebody shaming you over the way you look, like making you feel like you're not okay, or your body is not good, or looking down upon you because of how you look, your physical appearance. I feel like that is body
now
shaming.
the brutal truth, which is gonna hurt most of the people or not, it's not body shaming. That is one thing I've come to discover. Most of the people who feel body shame, because kama mimi, like how many times like do you make compliments? And I've had even friends who make compliments. Hey Joby, uongezangi weight. No, umebaki tu pale pale. I've never felt, I've never felt
not body shaming.
Sa kuna mtu mwingine ata feel vibaya. People are not the same, Shmani. Let's agree that. People are different. There's someone who's you're gonna compliment that way. They're gonna feel like, Shmani is attacking me. Maybe because I'm again weight. Shmani is attacking me because kwana anionaje. Like mbona amefikiria hivyo. There's someone who's gonna actually overthink it. And then there's someone who's gonna take it maybe as a compliment. There's someone who's gonna be like, hii ni kawaida. Like the me it's a kawaida and I take it as a compliment for me. Body shaming is someone who doesn't want to accept themselves. The people who actually feel body shamed is people who do not want to accept themselves for who they are. Someone who's actually telling you something, it depends how it comes out, that is true, the tone and how it is used. But I believe if I can make a very calm compliment, like, hey, I think you can go to the gym. Like mtu kama, there's a friend I had maybe back then ningemwambia I think you should go to the gym, but I couldn't singemwambia like, hey, you need to go to the gym, because that's when the term body shaming actually came out. If you actually call out someone fat, there's a difference between thick and fat. Like uko unproportionate, ni unproportionate. Uko unproportionate alafu unataka kusema sijui you're looking good. Fat is the new thick. No, it's not.
But I said, Joby, that's why I said it is somebody telling you in a negative way to pin you down. I believe that is what I was trying to say. If they say it in a way that it's like a compliment or it's just saying, hey, this is how it is, then I don't think that is body shaming. Lakini also it depends on how you actually take it. For me, I feel like if you're actually feeling threatened because somebody said, or if you actually get into your head because somebody said, hey, you're big, or hey, you need to go to the gym, or hey, I believe you can do better, or you can actually look good in this and this, I feel like that is not supposed to be body shaming, but it's how it is said. If it makes you feel, or if they're saying it with an intention of making you feel like you look bad, you're not confident, you're not beautiful and stuff. Because there's a way somebody will tell me, I get a lot of comments, people tell me, Shmani, you've added weight. I've never felt bad. In fact, I feel like yes, and I feel like my shape or my body is actually really good right now. So I would never feel like that is body shaming. But if it is meant to actually pin you down, and it is said in a way that actually makes you feel like you're not okay, and also how you perceive things, I feel like that is body shame. But let me continue with this video.
Mungu ana creating watu different. Kuna watu wakonda, kuna watu wanono, kuna watu wafupi. Love yourself vile Mungu alikuumba. Wewe ulikuwa mnono, ukaenda ukafanya liposuction, ukapunguza mwili, hata ikufanya, which is good. What do you think, message gani unapass ule msichana ako nyumbani anakuwatch na ako na mwili kubwa na hezi afford kwenda kufanya hizo surgery? Instead of you being a good example, ujikubali hivyo na mwili yako, unaenda unachange mwili. Ule msichana anakuwatch, ana hiyo pesa ya kwenda hospitali ya change mwili. Unafikiri anafikiriaje? Self esteem yake inaenda chini, body shaming. Then why are you going to reduce your body instead ukae hivyo vile Mungu alikuumba? You know, Mungu ana creating watu different. Kuna watu wakonda, kuna watu wanono, kuna watu wafupi. Love yourself vile Mungu alikuumba.
Exactly.
Wewe ulikuwa mnono, ukaenda ukafanya liposuction, ukapunguza mwili, hata ikufanya, which is good. What do you think, message gani unapass ule msichana ako nyumbani anakuwatch na ako na mwili kubwa na hezi afford kwenda kufanya hizo surgery?
I think anajaribu.
Instead of you being a good example, ujikubali hivyo na mwili. I want to sincerely send my condolences to familia Lucy, alienda kufanya hizo plastic surgery na akakufa. Wasichana, kuna vitu zingine wacheni tafadhali. Na ama influencer wale wanaendanga kufanya hizi vitu, kufanya hizo surgery, we should cancel those influencers, especially women, because hao ndo ukimwanaona akiongea vibaya wanasema kubody shame. Mbona hao ndo wanafaa kwa example? Because nashangaa, Mungu amekupatia pesa, Mungu amekupatia fame, hiyo mwili yako iko tu sawa vile Mungu alikuumba. But unajua ile shida niko nayo ni wale wasichana wengine wako na mwili kama yako na hawana pesa ya kwenda hospitali kufanya hivyo. Hamuonaje mnaumiza?
I got the point.
Yeah.
I don't know, you wanna hear him ranting
Yeah.
because he's just repeating the same thing over
He
and over
always
again.
rants.
Bado.
Yeah.
He has a big point, like that's it's making sense. And to be specific, leave alone white women, okay, black women. Like, why can't you just love yourself when you call? Cause I feel like one thing, and shout out to someone like Black China, not a good example to use, but also a good example to use because she learned of what was going on.
Yeah.
So Black China went, of course she had all these surgeries, lipos, lips,
Yeah.
whatever,
Botox and stuff.
but she akatoa hizo vitu zote, even the lip fillers, the cheek fillers,
Yeah.
whatever. And after that she told people these things have consequences. Number one, you're gonna have to go back every now and then to refill them.
Yeah.
Vera is just from Sijui making what her face,
I
Sijui
know.
what.
Sijui
Yeah.
what.
After 9 months or 10 months, she'll have to go back again to maintain the same look. Now you don't have any idea. The more these chemicals or whatever you're using, the more you use them, the more your body is gonna be dependent on them. Self-hate has been really projected on us so much, and apparently it has started with self-hate has been projected on us to the point where we really like consumed it, I'd say, like what we consume. And then we have the entertainment industry. Yeah, it posed a very good question. We have celebrities, and something Betty Kialo also said, what are you using your platform for as a celebrity?
Exactly.
Can you be very careful before you actually send your followers, your fans, to go try these things or products you're selling on your page? Can you try them first and see if it works for you before you go? Then after that, actually, you can, because you have numbers, you can expose people for advertising the wrong things or selling the wrong products. But majority of these celebrities don't care because they're getting paid by these organizations to bring, of course, people, to influence people to come into these places. Body by Design, I think the first person who went there was who? I think Tanasha Donna.
Was it the one that they do with the boot with the lip?
Yes, sijui
Yeah.
bure na kulipa.
Oh yeah, I feel like Nirispa ndiye alimpeleka, you know, I remember that.
Yeah, I
drama.
think we also had Rispa.
Uh,
I don't know who else. Like we just have some few celebrities from Kenya who have gone on that particular whatever. So of course, having celebrities whose surgery have been successful, and people being brainwashed and projecting the self-hate again,
yeah.
you're gonna try the same things. Something you also said, love yourself when you come.
Exactly.
Like appreciate. That's one thing I appreciate myself when you come. I really personally I love and I've come to embrace. I don't want to say like there's any point of my life where I've hated my body ever
Yeah.
for how I look.
Yeah.
And even there's a time I used to say the only thing I remember I used to be very discouraged about is the size of my boobs. Because like, man, if I get money, I'd really love to do this. But now you can't think about it because like, nah, if I do it, I'm gonna need money to keep on maintain this.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
if I do this, am I really gonna be pleased or am I gonna maybe be disappointed? Love yourself when you call. Like, it takes maybe time. I don't know. Maybe for some people it's gonna take time for you to learn to love yourself, but love yourself with all your flaws.
Exactly.
Leo umereduce weight, kesho na add weight, jipende.
Jipende.
That is actually magical for you. Kesho umefanya nini, sijui nini, machako imeamka iko aje, itarudi normal. Stop seeking external helps, because the external helps that you're looking to change your body, they're there, but not what you're going for.
Exactly.
I was saying if someone who's shapeless, we have the gym. Shmani.
Yeah.
I've seen someone coming from a straight curve to a whole curve. Watching to them hitting this one, like where gym can really do wonders. For real. From a whole straight curve to a whole body curve.
Exactly.
Like we can, and this is why everything is all about to do with nature again. Like everything has to come naturally. Like starting with our body.
Yeah.
If you start putting all these chemicals, you find yourself where Lucy found herself.
Exactly. I feel like also it starts from you knowing who you are as a person and allowing you, because you know we are human beings. Naturally, if you want that body, you can get it. Mostly, you're a black person. You're a black woman who can actually hit the gym to lose weight. You can actually go to the gym, gain weight.
Because even with the boobs, it's
Naturally.
just eating well.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
eat good and you stay healthy. Oh my God, mtu anga boobs zimetoka out of nowhere.
Imagine.
Like, oh,
Because that me job, I remember when I was like slim. I didn't have anything.
I know.
Like I was just like slim. And then my body just came every part of my body, the boobs and everything. And I didn't even know I would have that body. So I feel like also it's about what you want and how you actually perceive everything. Also because it comes from not knowing yourself and unworthy. You feel unworthy. And you want to seek validation
You want to
from
please
people and
now.
please people. Oh, I can get this. But you forget these things are also expensive. So maintaining them. Unaona hata Nicki Minaj venye alianza. She's not the same. Nicki Minaj. Unaona inaendelea kupanda.
Imagine she's not this. She's not even proportionate.
She's not.
Me, I've been looking at her tours. I'm like, what do people really like about this chick?
Exactly.
Apart from the music, the body structure. There's nothing. You can literally see this is
Plastic.
surgery.
Exactly.
Like akuna hip, like natural hip
Exactly.
popping is.
So I feel like it starts
I
from
don't like her body for shit.
it just starts from, because I've also seen people who are like big and they actually have embraced it, and people see it and are like unakafi confident. There's this chick I follow her. I don't know if you've ever seen her. She's like thick, amenyoaga on TikTok, and then she just baby girl akitembea anaambia watu you are champagne.
I like
you
her.
are, I like her. You see her
I
confidence.
I know her.
And that girl, people watch her because the confidence
And
ako nayo.
she has haters too.
I know.
Like
Na
human
kuna
hater.
na
I love the way she
nakwambia-
responds to the haters.
na nakwambia anaenda di fashion week, Paris fashion week, anatembea. Like you can see the visuals of she's just confident. You see, so it depends on who you are. But I also feel like also Kenyan celebrities, or what do you use your platform for? It's really important. Because uko hapo naambia madem, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do this. Iwatan was just sharing, I don't really watch the Kardashians, so alikuwa naongea, I think one of the Kardashians, mmoja wao alikuwa hapo anasema eti one thing, because now they have kids, eti one thing I would never advise my kid is to ever change who they are. And you know them, they've done surgeries.
The Kardashians, I say the Kardashians actually are the ones who influence people
Exactly.
a lot.
Sasa naona akisema hata ataka mtoto wake ajade out a change venye yako because ako too beautiful venye yako. So it gets to their mind because they're like, they look at themselves in the mirror like, this is not me. This is not, and I would never want, because your kid is going to grow up. Unajua inamkula because they were having a conversation
And you know.
and their sisters walikuwa nakubaliana and their biggest plastic surgeries in the world hao ndio walianza.
Yeah, actually I always wonder like unakaje na hizo mavitu like unaenda tu kukaa unasikia uko comfortable ama like unaweza taka tu kujua like how do they feel you know like are you feeling the silicone are you what is going on if you touch your boobs is there something moving?
I don't know.
Like what's really going on? But yeah, the Kardashians actually, I'd say, they're the people who influenced the global celebrities and not knowing. Shout out to kids for teaching me this. The Kardashians actually copied the black women because we're naturally curvy.
Exactly.
White people majority, and that's just the
not,
truth.
but
Are not.
but you know they wanted to be black.
Exactly.
They you
Of
don't
course,
see
they're
how
also
they
dating
wanna be
black
black.
people.
Exactly. They're blacks wannabe. So naturally as an African, because if not na curvy body, Africans would have that. So
Yeah.
that's why the competitor tunaenda surgery so that they look like a black woman. Because the black woman is the epitome of beauty. Nende na set standards. Ikiwa nini, ikiwa confidence, ikiwa kila kitu. That's the black woman. So they try so much, and then now they want to reduce. Now they want to be slim again, and then now they want lips zinakaje.
Imagine me, I'll be walking so uncomfortable knowing this is not my ass.
Imagine.
This is not my boobs.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
And
yes, I look fine, but
but you know
it's not
nobody
mine.
can tell. Cause kuna ga natural hadi venye iko shaped. Utasema tu hivi. Ukiangalia takwa wase, hiyo unaona tu inaini plastic. Nani wengine nini wadogo job na bado wamefanya. Niko like why would you not want like a very, and you're very athletic. Why would you not want that body? So it is just super crazy, and of course also these doctors are easy wanaibia madem. Because this girl apparently Sonko na claim the owners by body a cosmetic surgery clinic in Nairobi on the spot of a death of a patient following an alleged botched surgery, wanted to bribe investors with at least 5 million shillings. Further, officers involved in the investigation hint an ongoing celebrity influencer who've been promoting the clinic for misleading advertisement after reportedly being offered free services. I think that might be Rispa. Rispa napenaga kufanya. Rispa kwanza akona shida. Rispa
she just did the hair, whatever.
Man, she does everything. Ana reduce mwili. Leo sijia nafanya nini. If there's somebody mwenye jipendi kwa hii dunia, no them. And
You
it's
can
sad
leave
because
the
what are your
gym.
kids going
I feel
to
like she
see?
should have started with the gym because our problem was the way how she was big. Akaenda katoa mafuta akaweka kwa haga. Sasa sahi tena like she's on the like you should have started with the gym from the word go. Let me tell you, these people don't even understand. Man, the gym keeps you so gorgeous.
Exactly.
Oh my god, the gym turns you to even a more younger person because you're working out your muscles like so every part of your body is not just only like either stiffening or growing, like it's getting, oh my god. Anyway, acha tu nisiongee. Like me, I've seen people shmani because me I follow a lot of pages of working out because sometimes like I'm always on and off, like on and off. But every time I bump into pages, I'm like, wow, this person came from this to this. And then you look at the face. If you look at the face, because me personally, I'm always like looking at everything, like I'm looking at, oh okay, that's a good transformation, but let's look at your face too. From maybe looking at a very saggy person because ulikuwa na too much fat to a young looking baby.
Exactly,
oh my god,
because now they're toning and naturally it happens. Now unapata na mtu akilose hizo weight, they actually it happens
sasa unataka kwenda
naturally.
kuvurutwa huku dungwe sijui mpaka na siku hizo tunadungwa mashindano kwa uso. I mean, what has become wrong with
I know.
people? How do you even have that confidence of dungwa shindano kwa uso?
I know, imagine ni mingi.
Yeah.
It is anti-aging.
Anti-aging, whatever.
Are you kidding
People are
me?
getting, oh my god, me, I can't.
I know.
I have the fear of needle. I
Me,
can't even, I can't.
By the way. So
I'm gonna work out.
so it's not self-love.
It's in the genes.
Literally.
Hey.
But as we move on, focusing on other stories, talking about scammers. So apparently, although these influencers, just the same way Rispa, Murugi has been accused of promoting an Instagram page that scammed her followers.
Wow.
Now, it is crazy because nimeona a lot of celebrities that has happened to them. I saw even Diana
Mara.
Remember she was selling
Yeah,
a land
land.
that did not exist.
Yeah.
Murugi also, she actually alitag a wrong page or whatever. Ama alikuwa na marketia but ajika wana exist. And then the worst thing is, hizi my Instagram pages zinakonga in big numbers. Bots. Crazy bots. And then if you want to also know awananga unaona kwa highlights kuna kwanga na customer
review.
Uonangi hizo kwa comment section awandiki pia prices, and then nowadays they've already known that people want to come to the location, so they tell people in the comments location ni hapa na hapa. Alafu ukienda kuna kama wewe utaenda utawabelieve, si mwingine atasoma sema at least aliwaambia location next time ataenda buy kwa and that's how they steal from people. Literally. So you have to be like really, even as an influencer, before you work with some people, before you work with a company,
try them.
Can you do and I feel like this is why people go wrong. People live through this influencer so much. Inaweza nakwambia tumia hii mafuta, ujio mafuta ni gani, inaenda ku bleach na yeye mwenyewe atumie maybe anaitumia only for aesthetics, kuonyesha watu na atumie, because mostly ukiangalia these people that actually send you stuff as an influencer, I don't think they use all those stuff. Wengine unaona tu unaona kwa page yao nadhani huyu sana kaivi anafanya hivi acha nitumie. Some of them are just there for the bag and not even checking what is happening. And I feel like they need to be called before as an influencer. Please do proper research of which company this is, because all those people who are following you and you're an influencer, meaning you're making money out of your influence, they're actually your fans. So you lose a lot of markets, you lose a lot of fan base, and people will not trust anything you say. Because Murugi, I feel like she's like a very big influencer to a lot of young women. Mostly from like her podcast and walikuwa naongea, they've even done a sold out show where people actually appreciate them. Murugi watu appreciate sana, unajua. So I didn't understand the fact that she would literally do that or unapatanga ni zingine ni, I'm not saying it is hers, but unapata dia ma influencer wako na fake accounts.
Me, what I'd say, if I try to look at my line of career, there's a time I was doing adverts, and I want to go back to that still. There's a time I was doing adverts, and before doing these adverts, I met physically with the people I was working with. I'd say that's maybe one of the things that maybe these influencers don't do, because of course there's the growth in the industry that you can see in technology and all that, and people have grown fond of believing communication online too. That is the biggest mistake, because if I try look at maybe the Diana's case or maybe the Murugi's case, and majority of the people, you're feeding off what you can see on the socials, but have you really met the people?
No.
You know, because me, I remember the first deals I had, like physically, number one, you had to meet with these partners. We signed a contract, and we agreed this is the amount you're gonna be paying me every 2 weeks. I mean not every 2 weeks, but every week, 2 days every week. This is the amount you're gonna give me, and this is the amount of times I'm gonna post this here and here. And we agreed. So I feel like that is one thing, since especially 2020, watu wame back off from, because ungepatana nao say physically, you had time, and I believe as a brand you should have time, because it's your job and you're protecting your brand. You don't want to mess around. You should meet with these people, let them show you what they are doing, because that's what we did. Showed us what they're working. This is what we're working on. This is how we're gonna be moving. And you're good to go when you're advertising things, because uko nazo, unajua ni nini unafanya, unajua mali zinapatikana, unajua shop. But sawa, nowadays influencers are, unataka nikumarketie, juu niko na numbers 30,000 per story. Sawa, tuma do.
Exactly.
Ni 40k ama sijini whatever per hour.
Hata wajali ni shop kama ina exist kama
they don't care, because for them they want to just sell to the people. For them, why in the kuingiza do.
Exactly.
So number one, you've not made a physical appearance or meeting with these guys. You've received your funds. Yes, of course they have money to pay for advertisements, but how much are they gonna make from you advertising what you don't even have an idea of? There.
Most of the people wanauza nini hata juu.
Exactly.
Unaona tu wamepost.
Unafaa upatiwe samples. This is like the way you are a brand ambassador of so many things right now. You should receive samples.
They always send
see
you samples.
if it's working.
Exactly.
Make your compliment, and I'm starting with a few things we told you, like this is what utawaambia.
Exactly.
Umepata customer review juu ni brand ambassador. Juu shatumia hata utawaambia. So come on.
And also you have to sign contracts. I wonder.
Exactly.
Because how are you gonna make money? Because also me, I make money out of every sale. There is a percentage. So you have to meet down, uandike paper chini, mkae pamoja na watu wa company, muelewane. And you see this product really exists, this company exists, and because sometimes it's gonna lead you to, because you're gonna lose a lot of fan base, literally, because you're advertising a wrong page. Watu wako wanaenda kuibiwa. How would they trust if you're not working with them? Because sometimes you might also find these people are not sincere. They have other pages yenye wanaskamia watu.
Yep.
And it's crazy because wanasema influencer na nisi alipost. Kumbe niende naoni your fake page.
Bana, bapi. Ndio wengine ni wao. By the way, think about
ukweli.
Oh my god, can't think about it. Let's come fikiria hivyo.
Wengine wanaona hizo fake.
So they are making money off their fans.
How many people have like pseudo accounts?
So many.
And are very famous. Hata juzi tuliza kwanza kwanza yake ni famous. So it might be even one of the biggest ones and he don't know. So a lot of these people might be doing dirty shady businesses because I know our influencers, they're very shady people. But anyway, as we go to the main conversation, I want to actually read something, just a fun fact. I don't know if you know them. There are things I just met on last week. How do we call them minor illegalities in every country?
Okay.
So in Samoa, it is illegal to forget your wife's birthday.
Come on, how dare you?
I know.
I should go there. Like, hey, no, hey, it's gonna become a big deal. Like, what the heck?
I know. So
get this man arrested.
I know. So forgetting your spouse's birthday is seen as something of legal trouble worthy actor in Samoa, in Polynesia area of the Pacific Ocean that can send you beyond bars.
Come on, baby.
Like literally.
You're taking care of a real one. Like, take me serious.
I know.
I was born.
I was born.
Like,
too.
what the heck? I'm existing for a reason.
I know.
I was born. You
It's
better
crazy.
appreciate that.
And it's only the wife.
Imagine.
Yeah. In Burundi.
Men go through a lot.
I know. Unadhani walifanya nini mpaka ikakuwa kwa constitution?
I don't know. I have to do more research on that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
There is also in Burundi.
Okay.
So in Burundi, President Pierre banned jogging. So you can't jog.
Wow.
He feared that it was being used as a cover of subversion. Several opposition leaders were jailed for breaking this law, and many were given life imprisonments. So you can't jog in Burundi. It's illegal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact.
That's a serious one.
I know, it's
I don't want to
crazy.
be there.
I
want to
know.
be the other country.
If you just try to walk race,
I want to be the other country where you getting locked for my birthday.
I know, right? That
Yo.
is fun. In Malaysia, yellow cloth restriction. So in February, the country's home minister Ahmad Zamiri banned wearing yellow-colored clothes after protesters wearing yellow t-shirts created havoc on the streets. Now, yellow is regarded as protest color in Malaysia. So you can't wear when unapenda.
Oh, so it has to be protesting whatever.
Yeah,
Every
no.
time there's protest.
Yeah, so ni ya yellow. So ukiambiwa ukivaa yellow unashikwa juu wanakuchukua kama
protester. God
exactly. Because they use that.
Okay.
So it is banned.
I have a lot of yellows.
So you
can welcome me.
So please, if you go to Malaysia, Joby, for a trip,
Man,
please don't pack your yellow clothes.
a trip you need a yellow. Every trip you need a popping color. And for me it's yellow.
Oh my God.
Come on.
You can't go. In Thailand, no shirtless driving.
Shirtless driving?
Yeah, they're driving a car shirtless is considered offensive in Thailand. Motorists need to ensure that they are wearing a shirt no matter how hot the weather is. Any person who performs this disgraceful act in public will be charged with committing an act of obscenity. I know, it's crazy. So why would you drive shirtless?
Why would you laugh? Yeah, like
I know, right? It is crazy. So in Singapore, another fun fact, bubblegum restriction. The island city famous for cleanliness, Singapore has many laws aimed at keeping the nation tidy. It is illegal to chew gum in Singapore, but it is against the law to import it and sell it.
Wow.
Apart from the aforementioned exceptions.
Can never be Kenya.
So you
they're
can't
gonna strike.
You can't chew.
Kama muboka ilo hiyo ilirudi.
So
sasa uniambia utunyime sagam.
I know.
Na mimi nachana na gam.
I know.
Msezana na njugu.
So literally, fun fact about also Poland. You remember Winnie the Pooh t-shirts?
Yeah.
You can't put on Winnie the Pooh t-shirts in Poland. I think it issued a ban on Winnie the Pooh around playgrounds and schools, finding an ASG main character a bit too risk for likes and impressionating children. I think so. You can't put on. In Sri Lanka, you can't take selfie with the Buddha. You know yeah, you can't, and you can't also take like pictures with them. It's actually really illegal to take photos with the statues in Sri Lanka.
What am I remembering history there? How then if I can't take the statue?
Yeah, so it's
there's a place like you take a picture behind the statue.
I know, but imagine it's illegal. So in Sri Lanka, you can't.
I'm not
do
going
that.
there. It's a boring country anyway.
So those are the offense to forget. So those are the bizarre laws across the world.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
interesting.
It's really interesting. I met
I like the
like,
first one.
Yeah, you for
I go with
Samoa,
the first
right?
one. Yeah.
I know.
Like behind bars.
I know.
I should. 26. That should have been in 2016 because I had a
Who forgot?
who
your
forgot
birthday?
my birthday?
I know, right?
But I broke up with them.
Shout out to you.
Immediately.
All right, but as we just wind up our show, I made this video
Mhm.
on TikTok. Let me just share it real quick. This man is so delusional. We talked about it for a few minutes ago.
And just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the modern day women just don't qualify. Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4", only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that if you add that on. So just if we speak about those figures, the things
said
that
if
women
you add
are
that on.
attracted to, well, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'll let you do the math.
Hold on, before we go, what's your math saying?
The conversation and the words that are coming out of the mouth of someone like you, I would never consider top tier. A top tier man is also a man that is extremely desirable by way of his character.
Yeah.
A top tier man is a man who displays a certain level of intellect that allows him to consider other people. A top tier man, they lead with love, not with dictatorship, right?
Exactly.
They don't want to control their woman. They want to gently lead their woman. A top tier man creates space for a woman to feel good about herself. A top tier man supports the dreams and the ideas of a woman. A top tier man prioritizes a woman. A top tier man is in leadership and working as hard as he is to give the woman the life of her dream.
Yeah, so that guy was saying most modern women
Today.
So I wanted to ask, are you a modern woman, Joby?
Yeah.
I know, me too. So that's why I was like, what does he mean? And then he said most modern, let me just
Modern day women just don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is
modern day women don't qualify for top tier
Who
men.
are Rudians is a great grandparents. He wants a woman who can cook, clean.
Yeah.
He wants literally to enslave a woman. Because what do you mean they don't qualify? What is a top tier man? Because
Yeah.
if you should actually describe a top tier man according to him, which the lady has explained,
Yeah.
I want to hear his thoughts, which he didn't.
No, yeah, for him being top tier, listen to
He's
his
having
reasoning.
100K.
100K
Oh,
per year,
oh, because
and,
you're black.
and being a 6'4" and being black.
Bitch, and pardon my language.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck? We don't even have top tier men nowadays. Let me
Yeah.
just start by that.
Yeah.
We have women acting like men. We have men acting like women.
Mm-hmm.
That's what is happening.
Yeah.
And maybe vice versa too.
Yeah.
But what has really led to all that?
Exactly.
Masculinity that women are now applying.
Exactly.
But this is not a top tier man.
Yeah.
A top tier man, like the lady has described. Number one, you're not gonna dictate, gonna control,
Yeah.
you're gonna be supportive, you're gonna be a man.
Exactly. You're
Okay.
gonna live by character. I wanna see good
Exactly.
characters in you. Because if you're telling me a modern woman does not qualify because I'm 6'4", what you gonna do? So see, being 6'4" makes you top tier. Like how childish.
Take
is
your
that?
height elsewhere.
I think it's delusional.
We're not feeding your height and 100K.
I know,
My
right?
life is more than 100K.
I know.
Yeah.
This crazy is making 100K a year. Not to hate. I always go through these people on the streets who wanauliza, well, how much is your dress? Unasikianga cheni yao ni 60K. So ka cheni ya mtu mmoja ni 60K, wewe una 100K. Na unaona wewe ni top tier. It don't make a lot of sense to me.
A top tier man is a provider. A top tier man is a man who cares for you. Again, who leads, doesn't want to control but help you
Yeah.
achieve your dreams and everything. A
Yeah.
top tier man is a man who supports you and actually is also emotionally available.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. 100K. Are you emotionally available? Are you there? Like, are you present, or you just, it's your structure of a man and
I know.
100K and 6 foot tall and that's it.
I know, and it's black.
Excuse me.
I know.
You don't deserve, you're not part of our
And this
community.
is why black women actually question a lot of people question a lot of the black men, because you see conversations like this when it happens, and that is a full grown ass man. He's saying he's top tier because he's 6'4". He's saying he's top tier because he earns 100K and because he's black. So let's hard on that. But anyway,
Bye, baby.
I know.
We don't need you.
I know.
We got men who got more top tierness. You know, we have men with top tierness. You with your 100K, please settle. Go get a 200K.
I know.
Okay, or even at least get a 5 million or half a million.
Yeah.
You know, then you can talk.
You can talk about being
Yeah.
top tier. But anyway, that is
Take
all.
care of yourself too.
I know.
You know, learn how to become a man.
I know.
Then boom.
Yeah, because a man also, you know, when you look at men, Joby, I want somebody who's smart, nikimsikia, you know, it's very attractive.
Yeah.
From a woman, akisikia too, the way
You
a man is
talk.
smart and full of character, full of charisma, very smart. Because I know the man I'm looking up to has to be actually a problem solver. So if I am here and you're telling me, but I'm 6'4", how am I? And that is what makes you a man. Like, it's super crazy when
I
it
can
comes
get
to
even
that.
a 2-1. Like, what the heck? And they're top tier.
I think that's your too.
Like, you know, a midget, to be specific. I can get me a midget and it's gonna be top tier.
I know, right?
You and your height. You go take your reckless, worthless, rudeness type of a hoodie
Oh
man
my
you are.
god. But anyway, we are coming to the end of our show. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Asante Sana Jam Mosquito is so in the building. Mr. Blackwood Fire, who was there with us on TikTok, and everybody who was there. I see like 3 more people in the building. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you, if you're gonna watch this on replay, share, drop a comment, and enjoy the rest part of your day. Do remember we do this every Monday and Friday from 3 to 4. But of course, today we were a little bit late. I think we are making it a thing. We always come at 4 to 5 each and every day. When we get back to that time, we'll definitely keep you posted. But thank you so much for those who are watching with us on TikTok, on YouTube. Make sure you go and check out our supplements palaver on our website www.blackoutfirenetwork.com. Once you're there, go to the store page. On the first option, it brings you BHFN Sports Store. Now, once you're there, there are a lot of healthy supplements. Different categories. We have the vitamins, we have the beauty category, we have the beverages, and the naturals. Now I saw new arrivals on the vitamins.
We have the multivitamin
bear gummies.
Come on.
And it's super amazing because it's like easy to eat.
You gotta become a bear.
Literally. And also because you know when you are fully multivitamins, like when you have multivitamin, you really get sick.
Yeah.
Because it boosts also your immunity.
You know?
So go and check it out there.
You feel gigantic and ejected.
Literally. That goes for only $19.90. You also have to complement that a complete multivitamin that goes for $32.90 on the vitamins category. Different categories featured over there. We also have the personal beauty and care, the raw shea butter that is very healthy for your skin glow and your hair. If you're actually fighting with your baby hair, go and use that.
Come on.
Very effective. We also have the aloe and cool cucumber soap for $8.25. Go get yourself something nice for yourself first,
and your
side
friend, chick,
for everybody you love,
and your wife.
Literally.
Ensure they're using the same scent.
Yeah.
Because if you're caught, that's your problem. We're not gonna help you.
Literally.
We put you on.
Literally.
Bye-bye.
But take care of yourself. Much love and enjoy your day. I wanna leave you with one song from Nadia. Say it called Bye Bye. Apparently, Nadia get better. I think she said she's giving herself a break from music and then nearly faint.
Oh.
So she fainted behind the stage. So she's taking a break from music for now.
Damn.
I feel like she's been like constant so much. Hajajipea breaks and akuacha mziki.
Okay.
Shout out to her for always standing for what she loves. But this is a new song featuring Fina. Much love. Joby, your closing remarks.
Much love. Thank you to everyone who shall be catching this on a replay. Thank you to those who tuned in, Mr. Black on Fire, Gerald the Mosquito, and to all the amazing silent listeners. Those who tap the screen, we appreciate you. All the silent listeners on the website, on Amazon TV, on Roku TV. Thank you so much for keeping it the Black on Fire Network radio station. Tonight on the Africa Today. Elections is tomorrow. Have you voted?
I know.
Have you voted?
Have you voted yet?
Yo.
This for the ladies who can make their own money. This for the ladies who would like to make more. This for the queens.